To learn more about the XP Preserving Knee at Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi, call Dr. Joel Holman, 435-623-3633.
Ladies, Veritas Funding has the medicine for a wide range of month-end financial maladies. Too much month at the end of the money, outrageous home mortgage rates, too much house, or just plain old cabin fever. A visit to Veritas Funding is just what the doctor ordered. Bill and the professional staff at Veritas Funding will liven up your lives with a new or refinance package tailored to your personal situation. Veritas and historic low interest rates can put some excitement back in your life. Call 893-0113. That's 893-0113.
New car, used car, Delta, Nephi. There's just one name you need to remember, Drew Bay. That's Drew Bay Chevrolet in Delta and Drew Bay Used Cars in Nephi. You'll feel good at the end of the day when you do business with Drew Bay. Drew Bay stands for world-class service with a hometown feeling. That's Drew Bay Chevrolet in Delta and Drew Bay Used Cars in Nephi. Make it a day to remember. Start your day at drewbaychevrolet.com.
Welcome back once again to our Snow College pregame show. Snow College Horn School of Music, proud to offer the first four-year degree in the history of Snow College, a Bachelor of Music degree in commercial music. Call 283-7472 for more information. This broadcast made possible by D.P. Curtis Trucking, Zions Bank of Richfield, Mason Machinery, Sevier Valley Hospital, Centricom Channel 10, Jones and DeMille Engineering, Riverstone Contractors, Andy's Market, Veritas Funding, Larson's Ace Hardware, Farm Bureau Insurance, Stephen Peterson, the agent, Barney Trucking, Jorgensen Lanes, and Herb's Place. Designer Trends, Briggs Yardley, Levitt Insurance, Snow College, Sunrise Engineering, as well as Garrett Honda, Security Insurance Agent Dale Whitlock. All Around Dental Care, Central Valley Medical Center, as well as Intermountain Power Service Corporation, Snow College, Painter Motor, Nephi Federal Credit Union, Drew Bay Used Cars, Cache Valley Bank, Mount Nebo Market, and Jorgensen Honda. And good to have you along on our pregame show. Mike Traina-Cam right along with you as the Juab Wasps are hosting the Richfield Wildcats, and this is a pretty big key battle here in the region, Cam. Right now, Payson's 2-0. Juab a half game back at 2-1 in second. Richfield and North Sanpete tied for third at 1-1, so this is a big game.
Yeah, right now Juab has the last bye, which will come next week on Wednesday before we restart this whole region play again, but I know that Coach Downard is very happy with those 2 wins that he got on the road, but he'd like now to get one at home and go 3-1 on the front. Richfield still has 2 games, this one and one more Wednesday night, where they are going to try to tie up Juab at least on this. So this game is critical. The winner of this is gonna pretty much own that second place spot, which is critical. If you can go through this first part of the round or the region one time around and come out of it in second spot, only a game behind the leaders in Payson, then anything can happen in that second time through. And as we've talked about in previous games, this region is going to match up with Region 9 or the Southern Region. And so you want to avoid that trip to St. George if you can and make one of those St. George teams come up here to play you. So I think it's a critical game and probably as big a game as you're going to have up to this point in the season.
The Juab Wasps hosting the Richfield Wildcats here in Nephi. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout. We'll be back with the start of this game after this timeout.
Your number one Bulldogs fans, Auto Owners Insurance and Briggs Yardley Levitt Insurance Agency is a winning combination. We'll work with you to ensure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Visit Briggs Yardley Levitt Insurance Agency in Salina today at BriggsYardleyLevitt.com.
Every night's like family night at Jorgensen Bowling Center and Herb's Place. When you want the best burger in town, you'll find it at Herb's Place. Got a birthday or special event? You'll find the facilities at Jorgensen Bowling Center and Herb's Place. If you want arcade games, you'll find them at Jorgensen Bowling Center. If you want a light show and cosmic bowling, hey, you'll find it at Jorgensen Bowling Center. Your family deserves the best. Your family or event is special to Jorgensen Bowling Center and Herb's Place. 980 South Coveview Road, Richfield.
Why travel for a big city look when you can get it right here for a fraction of the cost? Designer Trends in Richfield has the latest styles you're looking for, but will save you the hassle of a trip to the city. Designer Trends now carries men's clothing as well. For the latest deals and savings, like Designer Trends on Facebook and check out our website, designertrends.com. Designer Trends is located at 8 North Main Street in Richfield.
Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Jorgensen's. It's that time of year again. This is a brand new 2013 800 Pro RMK, the lightest, most flickable sled on the market. Come on down and see it, sit on it, feel it. Let us tell you all about it. We have new climb gear all ready to go, get you ready for the season. As you can see, it's that time of year, so come see us as soon as you can.
Side-by-side multi-use vehicles are some of the most popular ways to combine work and fun. And for whatever challenge your day has in store, Honda has just the side-by-side for you. The new Pioneer 704, and you can see it at Garrett Honda in Nephi. The Pioneer 704 is the only side-by-side that features a pair of independently folding seats in the bed, so it can comfortably carry up to 4 adults. So come on down to Garrett Honda, 563 North Main in Nephi, and check out the new Honda Pioneer 704 today. Garrett Honda, proud supporter of Juab Sports. And welcome back once again. Our final break here on our Snow College pregame show. Go to snow.edu to find out more. Mike Train and Cam Wright with you. Of course, coming up during our broadcast, during the postgame show, we'll have our Mount Nebo Market player of the game. Mount Nebo Market in Nephi, located at 965 North Main, has a deli with the best fried chicken around, as well as fresh-made salads, deli meats, and cheeses, and so much more. That is our player of the game for Juab. Chicken tender meal goes to the player of the game. For the Richfield Wildcats, the Andes Market player of the game. Andes Market gives a nice meal at Treasure Mountain Grill. And then Jorgensen Lane's Herb's Place sponsors an offensive, defensive, and special teams player of the game. I guess we'll say bench player of the game here for this game as well. And we'll have that coming up during the post-game show. Of course, Jorgensen Lane's the great place to go to bowl in the Richfield area. And Herb's Place, a delicious place to eat, located right inside Jorgensen Lanes. Well, Cam, as you take a look at this game, give me a couple keys for the Wildcats and maybe a couple keys for the Wasps to win this game.
Well, I think first for the Wildcats, they've got to be very aggressive on the boards. They do come out and play good defense, and you hate to waste that defensive effort when somebody gets an offensive rebound, puts it back. For the Juab Wasps, they've got to get the ball inside, and they've got to not turn it over against this tough Richfield defensive pressure that they're going to put on him. Now, they won't go a lot of full court with the Wildcats, but they will just be all over you in the half court, making everything difficult. Critical that you hang on to the ball.
All right. Well, the Juab Wasps, of course, taking on the Richfield Wildcats in this Region 12 battle here in Nephi. Wildcats wearing their dark uniforms. They've got the gray and then blue outlined in their Wildcat red. And then the Juab Wasps wearing their white uniforms with burgundy, of course, on the numbers and lettering. And we're about ready to go, of course, tipping for the Richfield Wildcats. Hard to see those numbers, but it's going to be for Juab, Bryson Downey.
Yeah, and then I think he'll be jumping against Willardson, who wears number 21. Kind of the leading scorer for these Richfield Wildcats.
We're ready to go. Richfield going from right to left. There's the tip. It's going to be tipped by Willardson, then hit by Downey, and then Richfield's going to control as they start off with the basketball here. And now with the basketball dribbling left side, the Wildcats working into the corner. Now underneath, picked off nicely by Nick Robbins.
Yeah, Nick just in the right spot, expecting that on that flex cut, and got a hand in there and made him turn it over.
Now with it is Aaron Clark, right wing for Juab in the forecourt, wearing the white uniforms. Now Jennings has it. Gives it off to Dylan Douglas, dribbling at the center court circle. Comes top of the key, left wing Jennings. Trying to feel out this defense, and that's going to be tipped by the Wildcats. Back in the backcourt is Clark to bring it back.
Yeah, Aaron Clark checked with the official before he went and picked that up.
Now with it, Nick Robbins, top of the key. He drives in, Willardson on him, back on top to Jennings. Now over to Douglas. Douglas looking inside instead, passes top to Robbins. Robbins marked up by Willardson. Right wing pass goes to Jennings. Good patience by the Wasps. Now into Robbins. Hook shot with the left hand. Bounces over the rim. Rebound put back down. He couldn't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Back onto Robbins for a 15-footer. That's no good. Another tip by the Wasps, and finally pulled down by Brandon Willardson of the Wildcats.
Yeah, and Coach Rand James talked about that for the Wildcats. You don't want to defend that well. They defended for almost a minute and then gave up the offensive rebound.
Willardson, a shot in the lane, a 15-foot straightaway jumper off the glass and good.
Yeah, great shot there by Willardson as he went high up there to get that over Nick Robbins.
Robbins with it on the low block, shoots one up, no good. He traveled, so a turnover to the Richfield Wildcats, who lead 2-0. That's your Garrett Honda and DP Curtis Trucking score check.
Yeah, and so far, just both teams very aggressive defensively right now, and it has caused a turnover there. And Juab is having to run through a lot of their sets and a lot of motion just to try to get a look with this Richfield defense.
Now with the basketball is Jackson Hunt, passes off, and there's a jump shot on the way, no good by Willardson again. Rebound Nick Robbins. 2-0. Wildcats lead, 6:15 left in the first. Score update courtesy of Zions Bank of Richfield and Security Insurance. Dale Whitlock, your agent now. Robbins inside, back outside left wing. There's an Aaron Clark jumper, hits the rim, no good. Rebound, Richfield tips it, and Willardson grabs it again.
Good look that time, though, by Aaron Clark, and he does have that kind of range and can make that shot.
Hunt with it, passes out top, driving in. The Wildcats mag will be now back outside. Willardson has it, hands it off to Hunt. Hunt for Richfield with 5:47 left in the first. Left wing, there's a Magleby Jensen shot, no good. Caught on the other side by Bryson Downey.
Good job by Juab on the rebounds. Probably not the shot Richfield wanted. They never really got their flex offense set up that time. Never did see a baseline cut.
Dylan Douglas, center court circle, dribbling to the left wing. Double team now, tries to get out of it. Dribbles out of it, gets fouled by the Wildcats. And that's going to be charged to number 23 of the Wildcats. I'm not sure.
I think it's Jackson Hunt. Unsure. It wasn't on the program, but I tried to listen during announcements, so I think that's Jackson Hunt.
So Hunt there. Now with it is Dylan Douglas. Pass underneath. There's tipped and taken away by the Wildcats. Tanner Jensen bringing it back the other way. Tried to throw it in the forecourt. Tipped by the Wasps. It'll be a Richfield ball.
Yeah, and we'll try to verify that number on number 23 right now for the Wildcats. But right now, Richfield doing a very good job trying to push the floor. Juab got back defensively that time, and this gym just kind of, there's no life yet in this gym as we've only got 2 points through 3 minutes of play. See if something happens to get these teams fired up.
Willardson left corner. There's a three ball. Rattles up and bounces out. No good for Tanner Jensen. Whistle on the rebound and a jump ball called.
Jump ball will go to Juab on the alternating possession as Bryson Downey went up and tried to bring that one down.
So now back the other way comes Juab, trailing 2-0. And bringing it up now is Douglas. Right wing goes to Clark. Clark high post to Downey. Bryson makes a move, spins in the lane, shoots it up, rims it off, no good. Rebound Jennings. Richfield playing good defense. There's a shot, no good. Whistle foul. Foul shot's coming. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
DP Curtis Trucking has been helping move America for many years. It's a reflection of the drivers, employees, and ownership. DP Curtis is a family-oriented business that gets their drivers home weekly with paid vacation, weekly pay, health and dental insurance, and a 401k plan and more. If you need trucking services or would like to join the DP Curtis family, call 435-896-4417. That's 896-4417.
First free throw up, no good for Talon Jennings. He'll have another. It's on the way. That one is good, so it's 2-1. Juab trailing.
Yeah, Talon Jensen now I got all mixed up right there. Talon Jennings stays on that offensive glass, gets rewarded at the foul line, able to make one of two.
Now with it, Richfield drives in right wing, back outside to Willardson. Willardson makes a move down the lane, runs into a player. No foul called on either team, so the ball is loose. Picked up by Juab and now knocked out of bounds nicely on some good defense that time by the the Richfield Wildcats, and I believe, was that number 10? I think it was. That is Jackson Hunt.
Yeah, Jackson Hunt getting back quickly on the defensive end.
Now with it, Dylan Douglas for the Wasps on the right wing, as that was Juab ball going out. Now to Robbins out top, guarded by Willardson. Had 20 points against Carbon on Wednesday, did Nick. But he's being guarded by Brandon Willardson here. There's a slap on the arm and knocked down for Talon Jennings. It's going to be on Jackson Hunt. I guess the Richfield crowd thought he got all ball there. I'm not sure. I didn't see it.
Yeah, he went down right there. I don't know if they thought maybe the travel came first, but nonetheless, it was a foul called, and that's 3 against the Wildcats now.
2-1 Wildcats lead Juab. Your all-around dental care and Mason Machinery score update. Now left wing driving in. Aaron Clark has a nice move to the bucket, shoots and scores.
Yeah, Aaron Clark, very athletic move as he got to the rim, had to kind of tuck out from under the backboard, able to get that in and made it go.
Juab 3, Richfield 2 on the dribble up for the Wildcats as Tanner Jensen pull back 3 on the way. Good as he hits it.
Wow, Tanner Jensen, just quick pull up right there, came down, had some space, and just nothing but the bottom of the net.
Now Downey left wing for the Wasps, dribbles the high left post. Back out to Douglas. Dylan hasn't gotten on, neither has Nick Robbins. Some good defense by both teams. Now Jennings right wing. Hands it off to Clark. Clark dribbling. Fires it over to Douglas, midcourt left side. 3:16 left in the first. 5-3, Richfield leads.
Richfield doing a very good job defensively against the Juab Wasps.
Now Jennings tries to do a 360, lost the ball, picked up by Hunt. Back comes Richfield in the forecourt. Pass over to the right wing. Bounce pass down low. Wildcats working in the lane to Brandon Willardson. Shot blocked from behind by Jennings, but a whistle and a foul. And Willardson will be at the line for 2 while they set up. We'll take a 30-second break.
Dale Whitlock of Security Insurance continues to be the type of insurance agent that makes a difference to your family by offering United Insurance. Because United Insurance is based in Utah, they understand the risks, weather, and conditions that you experience. This is why they can offer superior coverage for your greatest investments. Give Dale a call at 435-623-2590 and ask about United Underwriters Insurance. If you've had a little bit of bad luck with prior insurance, or even if you don't have insurance now, give them a try. 435-623-2590.
Welcome back. Free throw up and good. Second one on the way, and that one is no good. 1 of 2 at the line. And the shooter on that, Cam?
Willardson for the Richfield Wildcats, and he was able to knock that down, make the 1 of the 2.
6-3, now with the basketball in the left corner. Now pass out, now Dylan Douglas with it. Douglas dribbling, now pass off to Nick Robbins. Robbins top, left wing pass. Now pass underneath goes to Downey. Downey inside left wing, turnaround jumper on the way, rattles out, no good. Rebound Willardson of the Wildcats. They're up 6-3.
Yeah, and that's probably a look that you have Wasp want.
There's a 3 right wing, no good. Rebound put back. Willardson puts it in after the missed 3-pointer by Stetson Southwick.
Yeah, good hustle by Willardson to get down there.
Now underneath goes to Connor Nielsen. His shot no good and taken by Richfield. 2:07 left in the first. 8-3 Wildcats. On the dribble up is Jensen. Jensen launches a 3. He hits it.
And the Wildcats are catching fire right now.
And we will take a break here with Richfield leading 11-3 over Juab. We'll be right back.
At Zions Bank, they haven't forgotten who keeps them in business. It's you. While Zions Bank has offices in 10 western states, you are still number 1. From checking and savings to business and personal loans, Zions Bank now offers its customers online banking services. Zions Bank is a leader in providing electronic banking services. If you haven't seen what Zions Bank has to offer you, stop in today. Zions Bank in Richfield, 55 West, 100 North, behind the post office.
And welcome back. Mike Train and Cam right along with you. 1:57 left here in the first, and 11-3, Richfield with the lead. Wasps trying to come back here after Richfield's hit a couple of 3-pointers. There's a 3 on the way. Dylan Douglas hits it.
And a deep 3 by Dylan Douglas, well behind the 3-point line. And the Wasps desperately needed that one.
Who hit the Wildcats' last 3 on that one?
Jensen, I believe.
Driving in, right wing layup, no good by the Wildcats. And back comes Juab. Tanner Jensen's hit 2 threes now, I believe. 11-6, Wasps down by 5. Nielsen out top to Clark. Clark makes a move, spins, now terminates his dribble, passes off midcourt left side to Douglas. Douglas is going to drive in, floats, fires one up, hits the rim, no good. Rebound Nielsen, goes back up, shoots, hits the rim, no good. He's fouled, he'll be at the line. We'll break for 30 seconds.
The folks at the Mount Nebo Market in Nephi strive hard to make your shopping experience pleasant and productive. With the new in-store pharmacy, you now have the option of dropping off your prescriptions and shopping their full-service store. There's their famous meat department featuring USDA choice beef. The deli has the best fried chicken around, and the fresh bakery cannot be beat. The produce department has a super variety of fresh fruits and vegetables. This all can be found at the Mount Nebo Market in Nephi, your hometown grocer.
Kyler Nielsen free throw good on the first try. He'll have one more. That is on the way and good again. It's 11-8. Juab down by 3. 1:11 left in the first. That score updated courtesy of Sevier Valley Hospital as well as Central Valley Medical Center.
Looked like the Wildcats were going to get away as they went up 11-3. Then a deep three there by Dylan Douglas and a couple of free throws off an offensive rebound by Kyler Nielsen have got the Wasps right back into this. But still, the Richfield Wildcat defense making things very difficult for the Wasps.
Southwick out top, guarded by Clark of Juab. Now passes off to the right side, gives it up to Ripstein. Ripstein back out top. Now right wing pass. There's a three on the way. It rattles out no good for Willardson. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Richfield. Juab basketball.
Maybe not the shot that Coach James wanted by the Wildcats, as that was a little bit of a deep three. Almost went down, but then very active on the glass, and the Wildcats get the ball back.
There's a pass inbounds. That was actually a Richfield basketball out of bounds. And now a travel called on Brandon Willardson. He's kind of confused on the call there.
Yeah, he didn't like that call and kind of wanted an explanation. Kind of reacted a little bit there and just got down. And I think that was just an instant reaction. Couldn't believe it. The ball was kind of tied up between him and Bryson Downey down there. Just got away with it, go to the other end, and he'll play defense.
33 seconds left in the first period of play. Dylan Douglas is going to dribble things out here and play for the last shot probably for Juab. Coming up, we'll have, of course, our Andy's Market player of the game for the Richfield Wildcats. Ask for a gas punch card and earn free gas just for shopping at Andy's Market in Monroe. Now Douglas will dribble with 13 seconds left, passes out top to Downey. Bryson picks up a dribble, runs in to Dylan Douglas. Now Douglas sprints in, shot blocked by Brandon Willardson. What a block! 4 seconds left. Richfield trying to get down court. Pass over to the left side. Shot from half court by Willardson. Almost got it, but no good. After 1 quarter of play, Richfield leads Juab. 11-8 will return in 1 minute.
Basin Machinery takes vertical tillage to the max with the Turbo Max from Great Plains. With its hydraulically adjustable gang angle, the Turbo Max gives you lots of options. In the fall, you can run the machine at an angle to bury more residue. And in the spring, you can run it straight to create an excellent vertically tilled seed bed, all to help you achieve the best yields. Call Mason Machinery in Springville and Aurora today to see what the Turbo Max can do for you. Mason Machinery in Great Plains. Harvest starts here.
All Around Dental Care, located next to the Mount Nebo Market in Nephi, can help protect your smile by keeping it healthy. All Around Dental Care offers free initial exams and x-rays, $98 a month, free ortho consultations, and convenient appointment times. Doctors Ryan Rush and Justin Hilmo accept all insurances and even offer an in-house insurance plan. And right now they're offering a cleaning for just $45. Just mention the Wasp Sports Special when you stop in. All Around Dental Care, excellent dental care for the entire family. Call 623-0866.
And welcome back. Mike Train and Cam Ryan along with you. An 11-8 first quarter, Cam.
Yeah, and neither team shooting the ball very well. Both a quarter marked by defense by both teams, and I think that made difficulties trying to get any kind of shots up, and it really came down to threes as we saw 3 threes in that first quarter of play.
Now with it, pass Richfield down, baseline drive, shut up, no good, whistle and a foul. And at the free throw line is going to come one of the Wildcats there, and that's going to be number 5, Jensen. We'll take a quick 30-second break.
The health care you receive shouldn't depend on where you live, and you can rest assured that Sevier Valley Medical Center provides our communities with the same high-quality care and advanced technology services you'd receive if you drove to the city. From full-time specialty services such as ENT, orthopedics, podiatry, and internal medicine to a wide range of outpatient services, including imaging, respiratory therapy, and dialysis. High-quality health care with a personal hometown touch. Intermountain Sevier Valley Medical Center, healing for life.
Free throw number 1, no good by Jensen. Second one, no good as well. Rebound, Juab. They race it down court, trying to get to the corner, and now Aaron Clark has problems with it. Lost it out of bounds. Richfield basketball.
Yeah, Aaron Clark really hustling after that. Maybe a little too much dribble up on top by Dylan Douglas that time. Kind of got trapped down in the corner. Ball came loose. Aaron Clark tried to race it and beat it out of bounds, but he just couldn't quite get to it in time.
Now with the basketball is Richfield. Jensen shoots a three-pointer, hits the glass, no good. Nick Robbins with a rebound for Juab.
Yeah, good defense that time by Kyler Nielsen. Did fall down on it, but it was still close enough to contest it.
Now down to Robbins. Robbins off the glass, missed it. Rebound. Putback is good from the other side by Nolan Nielsen.
Very good hustle by Nolan as he just stayed after that. Came on the weak side as Nick's shot just wasn't able to go in, but Nolan able to put it back for his first 2 points of the ball game.
11-10. Richfield with the lead, dribbling forecourt now. A whistle. Jensen had it. Looks like a foul on Juab. 11-10 our score. Richfield by 1. 6:58 left here in the second period. Score check, a presentation of Centricom Channel 10 and Intermountain Power Service Corporation. Inbounds, it comes to the corner for the Wildcats. They work it underneath to Willardson. He backs it out to the corner, out top. Now left wing, Magleby Jensen with it right now, or Jensen Magleby, excuse me. Now to Ripstein. Ripstein, oh, body's flying as Nielsen gets tied up with Willardson. And who's the foul on? They're going to call that on Brandon Willardson, and he, again, not very happy about the call.
Yeah, and on this one, I don't blame him. If anything, it looked incidental, and then maybe Nolan grabbed some jersey there. They just kind of tumbled to the ground. I would have called that incidental. The official, once he blew the whistle, he had to call a foul, and that's going to be the first on Willardson, though. So no damage done there other than the turnover.
Now with the basketball, Clark out top for Juab. Right wing to Douglas. Dillon making a move on the dribble. Now passes out top to Nielsen. Fires it into the high post. Robbins back out to Nielsen. To Robbins. Three-point shot straight away. Bullseye!
Nick Robbins shooting the long ball extremely well right now. And the Wasps now on a 10-0 run as the Wildcats led at 11-3. Now Rick Juab with the lead 13-11.
6:13 left in the second. That score update, a presentation of Snow College and Jones and DeMille Engineering. There's a pass underneath the low block. Willardson, and he tried to get around a man. He gets called for the travel. Nolan Nielsen, good defense there. That, I think, surprised Brandon Willardson.
Yeah, and I think also, I mean, probably good for the Wildcats because I think he was going to pick up a foul on the hook as he went to make his move. But right now, he's kind of his own worst enemy. Willardson just needs to settle down a little bit and try to just get back into his game.
Nielsen jump shot for the corner, and he scores a 13-footer, and Juab leads 15-11.
Tough shot by Nolan, kind of tucked on the baseline behind the backboard, able to catch the front iron and let it go in.
Now with it, bringing it the other way is Tanner Jensen. Jensen now puts it right wing, out top Willardson. Willardson fires it inside to Ripstein. Ripstein banging away, takes a shot, blocked by Nick Robbins. Got a piece of the arm, no whistle. Now loose ball at midcourt. 3 Wildcats in there. They get it, but the pass is tipped by Connor Nielsen. Nielsen drives, gets blocked from behind. Loose ball. What a great block by Tanner Jensen.
And this thing is just picked up. I talked about no life, but now the life is in this gym right now as it is getting just really up and down.
Willardson left wing in the forecourt for Richfield. Drives in, floats one up, bounces no good. Rebound, Ripstein knocks it out of bounds. And it's going to be Juab Wasp basketball. And they went from a dead game to an exciting game just like that.
Yeah, just about as fast as you've ever seen anything. And it looked like it was starting to get a little bit out of hand. We'll see if the officials tighten this up to try to get it back into control.
Stephen Orem comes into the game for Juab. He passes over to Douglas. He brings it up front court out top. Now left wing pass goes to Nielsen. He's marked up on the play by Griffin. Now they swing it to Orem, left wing. Out top, Douglas. Guarded again by Magleby. Magleby with a headband on his head. Looks kind of cool. Now left wing pass. Nielsen. Nolan tries to drive in. Denied nicely by Ripstein. Top of the key, Robbins. He'll make a move. Floats one up from 14. No good. Hit the glass. No iron. Rebound Magleby.
Yeah, maybe not the best look as Nick just kind of one-footed, half a floater there that time. Probably needs to get both feet square.
Out top it goes to the Wildcats Griffin. Matthew swings it back and gives it to Jensen. And Tanner Jensen, top of the key on the dribble. Left wing to Magleby. Magleby top to Willardson. 17-footer, hits the rim, bounces away, no good. Robbins gets the rebound. Boy, Willardson has such a soft touch.
Boy, he does, and for as big as he is, and he shoots that so nicely, it's just a great-looking jump shot when it goes up.
Now with it, Douglas for the Wasps in the forecourt. 3:54 left in the second, 15-11. Juab leads. A 4-point lead whistle. Travel called on Kyler Nielsen, and a turnover for the Juab Wasps.
Yeah, interesting call right there is, once again, the defense of Richfield is putting a lot of pressure on the Wasps. That time forced a turnover, and now it looks like Juab's going to jump into a little 2-2-1 full court pressure here on the Wildcats.
Well, dine out on delicious food at Herb's Place and have some bowling fun with the entire family at Jorgensen Lanes. Free meal at Herb's Place, the player of the game honor for the Wildcats. Wildcats trying to break this. Jensen to Magleby. Now right wing forecourt. Ripstein drives in. Back out top. Jensen. Left wing goes to Griffin. It dribbles to the short corner, and a whistle and a timeout. A foul's called?
Yeah, foul's going to go against Stephen Orm there on that drive.
So with 3:35 left in the second, Wasps holding a 4-point lead. 15-11 our score. Wildcats, Jensen Magleby will trigger it in. Gets it in, pass, tipped, and knocked out of bounds by the Juab Wasps, Stephen Orm.
Yeah, good defense there by Stephen Orm. And, right now we've got Nolan Nilsson matched up on Willardson, and this is just turning into just a really physical battle between those two.
In the left corner, Wildcats get it in to Ripstein, inside left wing. Guarded by Robbins of Juab. Now back outside right wing. There's a three by Willardson. No good, but he's fouled. He'll have 3 free throws. Nolan Nielsen got there a little late, and we'll take a 30-second timeout.
Do you need a banking partner for your farm or business? Hi, I'm Darren Dyring, branch manager at Cache Valley Bank in Ephraim, and we have money to lend to your farm or business. If you need to upgrade equipment or purchase a new building, or just expand, we can help. Also, don't forget we offer free business and personal checking accounts. So stop by and get acquainted. We want to help you succeed. Cache Valley Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Free throw number 1 up and good for Willardson, all net. Second one on the way, good again for Willardson. 2 for 2 at the line. He has one more fouled in three-point country, and he hits all 3, Cam.
Yeah, and that's always tough to do, but he did step right up there, and I don't think he touched rim on any of the 3 there.
15-14, Juab by 1, 3:20 left in the second. Score update courtesy of Riverstone Contractors. Dylan Douglas, 3, right corner, no good. Hit the standard on the backboard, and that's going to be out of bounds, so it'll be Richfield basketball. We sure appreciate Painter Motor, too, sponsoring our broadcast.
Yeah, great guys out there to Painter Motor, Rod, Randy, Pat. Rod is another one of my golfing buddies, and so always good to see them and wish them the best. And make sure you go out and support our sponsors that make sure they bring you the games when you can't make it to the gym.
There's a Magleby shot from the left wing. Jensen missed that one. Taken by Juab. 2:58 left in the second. Wasps bring it up with Dylan Douglas. A 1-point Juab lead. Now left side, Nielsen, he's going to drive all the way to the hoop, try to get up, shoots, misses, whistle, foul, and 2 more free throws coming for the Wasps while they set up. We'll be right back.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones & DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti, they're committed to servicing their clients with civil and structural engineering, construction management, surveys and GIS mapping, and material testing. They use state-of-the-art equipment to help you meet your budgets and deadlines. Visit jonesanddemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones & DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
Free throw number 1, good by Nolan Nielsen. Second one, it's up, it bounces off, no good. Brandon Willardson gets it, 1 of 2 at the line for Nielsen. He has 5 in the game. Willardson will bring it up for Richfield. Right wing drives in, dishes to the corner. Baseline drive denied by Orm of Juab. Now back out to Willardson, drives in, floats it up, scores it! What a great basket.
Wow, Brandon Willardson very tough on that little floater right there. How he got that up, I don't know. Able to bank it off the glass, and in it went. Great shot to tie this ball game up.
16 apiece, 2:23 left in the second. Wasps with it, forecourt. Orm over to Douglas. Douglas, right corner, goes to Nielsen. Wasps tied with Richfield, 16-16. Your Andy's Market and Nephi Federal Credit Union score update. Douglas out top, right wing. Nielsen. Nolan dribbling, now passes off to Robbins. Robbins shoots a 3. Oh, he hits it!
Nick Robbins knew the second that pass started coming to him, he was going to try to hit that 3. Got it, squared up, and knocked it down. Big shot by Nick Robbins.
19-16, Juab still in the 2-2-1 half-court trap, and they almost force a turnover, but now Richfield with an easy layup, and good! A nice driving layup by the Richfield Wildcats, and getting in there was Griffin.
Yeah, great shot there by Griffin as he was able to go up and get that one, and it was not as easy as you would think.
Nielsen, right wing drive off the glass for 2. He is hitting some difficult shots, Cam.
Yeah, he's doing a great job right now. Nolan really filling it as he was able to get that one in.
Now the Wildcats getting trapped in the center court area. They throw it away. It's going to be Juab ball, and that's what that pressure causes. A great job by Jennings and also Douglas.
Yeah, and that time, that's one of the first real uncontested errors that the Richfield Wildcats have made.
Well, Andy's Market, don't forget, competitive prices with a great selection in Monroe, Utah. They sponsor the player of the game offensively for the Wildcats. There's Jennings, left wing, gets the ball stolen by Matthew Griffin. Griffin back the other way for Richfield, pass underneath, back outside Griffin, right wing, drives into the short corner right side, runs into a brick wall and telling Jennings back out top. Left wing driving in is Jensen. Tanner, did he step on the baseline? No, there's a foul on Dylan Douglas.
I think the first foul on Dylan Douglas, and pretty good defense that time by the Juab Wasps, as both teams are just defending very well at both ends.
Porter Robinson checking out of the game for Richfield. Now inbounds play for the Wildcats. They get it into Jensen. Jensen into the corner. Willardson launches a three-pointer, hits the rim, no good. Rebound, Nielsen tipped it. Jennings has it for Juab.
Very tough shot there by Brandon, as Nick Robbins had come out to defend that and able to stop it.
There's a feed from Douglas looking for Robbins. That's tipped away by Richfield. Thrown all the way back to Nielsen. Juab will set up with 35 seconds left in the second. Juab leading 21-18 over the Richfield Wildcats. That is your Centricom Channel 10 and Larson's Ace Hardware score check.
Wasp probably going to be content to take the lead into the locker room. The way to guarantee that is to take the last shot.
Douglas gets it off to Orm, midcourt right side. Now Orm back over left side to Nielsen. Nolan passes out to Douglas. Douglas center court circle, dribbles left wing. 9 on the game clock. Now with it, Jennings lost it in the corner, picks it back up, fires it back. 3 seconds left. There's a three, blocked by Willardson. They will not get a shot off. And then a throw of the length of the court by Richfield doesn't get close. After one half of play, it's 21-18 in favor of Juab. It's time now for our Southern Utah University halftime show. From a new freshman to a graduate student, and SU Education is designed to help you experience more education. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout. The Intermountain Power Service Corporation is proud to bring you this presentation. IPSC is a community-minded company that contributes to our local schools, community organizations, and economy. The Intermountain Power Project consistently ranks among the best of America's coal-based power plants in reliability, cost-effectiveness, and environmental responsibility. Intermountain Power Service Corporation strives for perfection and is honored to be actively involved with Delta, Millard, and Juab High Schools.
Often the air inside your home is actually dirtier than the air outside. That's because your air ducts are full of dust, allergens, molds, mites, and sometimes even rodents. These allergens are constantly recirculated throughout your home. Riverstone Contractors can clean the air ducts, making your system run at least 10% more efficient and often clearing the air. Riverstone Contractors can also conduct a CO test on the heating system, making sure it's safe for use this winter. Riverstone Contractors, 896-6264.
When I was thinking about going back to school, I got pretty nervous, just knowing I had a young family and money was tight for us. As a mother, online courses were perfect for my busy schedule. One of the things that was huge for me was how affordable this program was. Without the online courses, I know I wouldn't be able to finish school or transfer to a major university. I will always be grateful for Snow College in helping me reach my goals and helping me set the pathway for my future.
Andy's Market in Monroe strives to provide their customers with the convenience of one-stop shopping. Not only do they have great prices and selection on all grocery items, but they also feature a bookstore, bakery, and grill. And now Andy's Market has added a pharmacy. There is no longer a need to travel for over-the-counter or prescription medications. Just stop by Aspen Ridge Pharmacy, now open inside Andy's Market. So much more than a grocery store, and now including a pharmacy.
Painter Motor in Nephi is home of the best new and used cars in Central Utah, backed by extraordinary service. Test drive the new 2014 Chevy Silverado that's redesigned from the tires up to feature best in horsepower, best in towing, and best in fuel economy, touting a V8 engine that gets V6 gas mileage. Right now, Painter Motor has a rock-bottom pre-owned vehicle special. Get any pre-owned vehicle for just $37 down. Painter Motor, 1100 North Main Street in Nephi. Call 800-662-CARS or online at paintermotor.com.
You want a quality education? How's this? All of SUU's nursing graduates passed their licensing exam on the first try in May of 2010. 100% of our students, not most of them, all of them. Small classes, caring faculty, the best facilities. That equals quality. Again, in May of 2011, 100% of our students passed the test. That's quality. You expect it, SUU delivers it.
And welcome back once again to our Southern Utah University halftime show. Southern Utah University, experience more from your education. Explore a higher education with a difference. Experience SUU. Well, Mike Trena broadcasting with Cam Wright. Right now it's 21-18 Juab after one half of play. And Richfield outscored Juab in that first one, Cam, 11-8. But Richfield was outscored 13-7 by Juab in that second with some pretty good defense by Juab and some timely hitting of threes.
Yeah, both teams just defended very well in that first half, and that kind of explains our somewhat low score at 21-18. I think both teams averaging a little bit more than that, but both teams really battling defensively right now. And I think Richfield getting a little bit out of sorts with their offensive shots as they've taken some shots I don't think they're accustomed to, but their defense will keep you in the game. And, you know, sometimes on the road your offense doesn't always make the trip, but the one thing you can count on is the defense will travel, and the Wildcat defense has traveled today, and they've done a great job defensively against the Juab Wasps.
Well, I like the play of Brandon Willardson. He is so smooth, and he's really kept his team in this game with his shooting and the way he's gotten to the free throw line. He has 10 points in this game thus far. Really kind of set the tone, and, really Jensen Magleby, excuse me. I always switch that back and forth. But, yeah, he's just such a good player and kind of runs things himself there too.
Yeah, and, you know, he does all the little things that you need him to do. Of course, Willardson's going to be the main scorer, and that's who they're going to look for to try to get the ball to. But you've got to have those kids that will go out and do all the other things, the things nobody wants to do. And Richfield's got a whole bunch of them that everybody will do it. And so it's great to see, and he's just doing a great job out there for the Wildcats.
It's our Southern Utah University halftime show. Experience more learning, rowing, maturing, hiking, dancing, and living. You will experience more at Southern Utah University. We'll return in 2 minutes with a scoring recap.
Choosing a college is tough, but there's a big difference between 25 and 500 students in a class. SUU has small classes. It's a big difference if your professor is teaching class or doing research. SUU professors are in the classroom teaching and calling on you by name. At SUU, distinguished faculty are in small classes teaching rigorous nationally accredited programs on a safe campus in an unrivaled natural setting. Southern Utah University. There is a difference.
Larson's Ace Hardware is your helpful place for end-of-summer savings. It's canning season, and Larson's has a huge inventory of canning supplies at prices that are sure to put a smile on your face. Hey, it's not too early to start thinking about cold weather. Larson's Ace Hardware has you covered whatever the season, including hunting season. Larson's Ace is hardware with an attitude, a helpful attitude. Check it out today at Larson's Ace Hardware, the helpful place in Richfield.
Nephi Federal Credit Union in Nephi offers convenient service and a variety of financial services. They're your hometown credit union that's been serving local residents for over 63 years, longer than any other financial institution in Nephi. The staff invites you to check out their incredible rates on a variety of loans and savings accounts. Nephi Federal Credit Union, 155 North Main in Nephi. Call 623-1895. That's 623-1895. Nephi Federal Credit Union, proud supporter of the Wasps this season.
Strength, stability, service, and me. That's what you can count on with Farm Bureau Financial Services. I am Stephen Peterson, your Farm Bureau agent in Richfield, and I am here to help people like you through all stages of life. Call me today to learn more about how I can make it simple to help protect what's most important to you, your family, cars, home, and your future. Farm Bureau makes insurance simple. 896-5669. 896-5669.
And welcome back to our Southern Utah University halftime show. Experience more from your education. Explore a higher education with a difference. Experience SUU. Here's some halftime stats with Cam Wright.
Well, first for the homestanding Juab Wasps, just a low-scoring half, 21 points, and Dylan Douglas with 3 points in the first half is all, averaging over 10 a ball game, and he's been held to 3 on 1 3-pointer. Kyler Nilsson with 2 points, Talent Jennings with 1, Nick Robbins with 6, Aaron Clark with 2, and then I think the surprise for the Juab Wasps tonight, the junior Nolan Nilsson off the bench, sparking the Wasps with 7 points and just had some critical critical shots that he was able to knock down there in the mostly in the second quarter play. For the Richfield Wildcats, 18 points up on the scoreboard. 10 of them come from Brandon Willardson. Really no surprise there. Tanner Jensen with 6 for the Wildcats and 2 for Jensen Magleby, and that kind of wraps up the scoring for the Richfield Wildcats as they're able to put up 18 points on the Juab Wasps.
All right, 21-18. Richfield trailing Juab at halftime. We'll return in 2 minutes with the finish of our Southern Utah University halftime show.
The Fairview Telephone Company was founded in 1903 to bring telephone service to small communities in central Utah when no one else would. That small phone company is now Centricom, and our vision hasn't changed. We want rural central Utah to have the very best options for high-speed internet, cable TV, and home phone. Why? Because we live here too. Centricom, your local telecommunications company.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking in Salina has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking's Big Blue trucks are recognizable throughout the Intermountain West, hauling products that keep this country running. Barney Trucking is honored to be a part of Central Utah and supports our local schools and community. When you're out on the roads, remember to drive safely. Barney Trucking of Salina, proud to support the high school teams this season.
Structural stability? Not the XP preserving knee from Biomet. It allows your healthy ligaments to stay connected, including your ACL.
To learn more about the XP preserving knee at Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi, call Dr. Joel Holm at 435-623-3633.
Ladies, Veritas Funding has the medicine for a wide range of month-end financial maladies. Too much month at the end of the money, outrageous home mortgage rates, too much house, or just plain old cabin fever. A visit to Veritas Funding is just what the doctor ordered. Bill and the professional staff at Veritas Funding will liven up your lives with a new or refinance package tailored to your personal situation. Veritas and historic low interest rates can put some excitement back in your life. Call 893-0113. That's 893-0113.
And welcome back. Ready for second half action here. Cam, a couple keys for each team here.
Well, I think Coach Rand James talked about it for the Richfield Wildcats. They need to keep the Wasp off the offensive glass. And right now, the difference in this ball game is really Juab's ability to get offensive rebounds and knock them back in. Couple of them. Nolan Nilsson's had a couple. Kyler Nilsson with a couple of offensive rebounds and been able to get points off that. So for Richfield, I think it's just keep defending like you have. Hope that some of your shots start to fall, and then you've got to be better on the offensive glass. For the Juab Wasp, find a way to get Dylan Douglas involved. Right now, I'm just a facilitator out on the perimeter. He's got to figure out a way to get open shots.
So we got some officials, I guess, that are late getting out on the court. We've been waiting with the players, and the officials finally make it. So we're about ready to start, huh?
Yeah, and then they put 140 back up on the clock, so I'm not sure what's going on. They're going to have to wait and reset this clock before we get ready to go. Now they've got it back to 8 minutes, and I think we're ready to start this third quarter of play.
And here we go. Wasps with the three-point lead. Start off with the basketball. Now with it is Clark out top. Clark passes to the high right post to Downey. Downey over to Robbins, almost taken away. There's a three-pointer by Robbins. Hits the rim, no good. Rebound tipped by Clark out of bounds. Richfield basketball.
One of the few misses by Nick Robbins behind that three-point line. Is Richfield able to tip that out as they tried to get it to Nick at the post. Got knocked out, and he almost became more dangerous out behind the three-point arc.
Now with the basketball is the Richfield Wildcats. Now with it, left wing, pass underneath, turnaround jumper by Willardson, bounces in good.
Well, just that soft touch, you alluded to that in the first half. He does have just such a soft touch around the rim, able to get that one to bounce a couple of times on the rim and then go down.
So Willardson now with 12. Now Wasps with the basketball forecourt. Downey left wing, 21-20. Richfield trails by one. Now Jennings with it, left wing. Now to Robbins out top, to Douglas. Douglas makes a move, now passes off to Robbins. Juab being very patient here with 6:55 left in the third. Now pass to the baseline, driving in Robbins. Pullback floater, no good. Maybe partially blocked by Willardson.
Yeah, tough shot there by Nick and good defense by Willardson to make that a tough shot. Wildcats with a chance to take the lead.
Now with it on the left wing is Willardson. Pass tipped by the Wasps. Great job by Robbins. Almost pulled away by Juab, but Richfield gets it back. Nice job there by Thalman.
Yeah, way to stay after that was Jackson Thalman.
Oh, and Bryson Downey with a big block on the drive that time by Thalman. Now back the other way comes Robbins. Goes in, shoots, scores. Powers his way right through Brandon Willardson.
Yeah, it just really started by Bryson Downey as he went up and was able to block that shot, kind of got the fast break going.
Now with it, right corner, here's a 3-ball on the way. Bullseye! Nailed by Jensen Magleby.
Jensen Magleby has been just playing very well all game. Finally gets some points up on the board right there as he's able to knock down that 3.
23-23, 5:57 left in the third. Wasps, Jennings drives in, dishes underneath, and now top it goes to Douglas. Was intended for Downey. Wasps got lucky there.
And we saw this a little bit at Carbon.
Oh, nice pass down low. Wide open, Nick Robbins scores it, and he's fouled.
Well, way to come off the screen, and a great find by the sophomore Aaron Clark to find him down low, as that foul will be charged to Jackson Hunt, and then it's going to send Nick Robbins to the line.
Droubai Used Cars and also Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Stephen Peterson sponsoring our score update as the free throw's good by Robbins, 26-23, Juab.
And Nick Robbins, the first player on either team, for the Wasp into double figures, as of course Brandon Willardson had double figures in the first half of play.
Now with the basketball, Richfield trailing by 3. Still a lot of basketball to play here. Now with it, dribbling is Jensen. Tanner Jensen passes off to Jensen Magleby. Now left wing, 17-footer. Off the iron, no good on the shot from the left wing by Thalman. And the rebound taken by the Juab Wasps.
Good look out of the offense right there. I'm sure that Coach James is pleased with that shot. That's one that they expect to fall.
Now Dylan Douglas, right wing with the basketball. Fires it over to Clark on the right side. Now gets it back. Midcourt straightaway by the center court circle, dribbling. Guarded by Jensen Magleby. Pass down low to Robbins from the right wing. Robbins trapped, now passes back out to Clark. Clark looking for somewhere to go and dishes it off to Robbins. Now with it is Dylan Douglas. Douglas dribbling, straight away, terminates, right wing pass to Clark. Richfield playing some pretty good defense here.
Especially when the ball goes to the block, they really come and double team hard.
Bryson Downey, 16-footer, rims off, no good. Rebound Willardson, just what the Wildcats wanted. 4:40 left in the third. Willardson back. Right wing pass goes to Magleby, who just hit a 3. Now to Willardson, back to Magleby, launches another one, hits it high off the iron, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds, saved by the Wasps, went right back in, a scramble for it. Magleby is trying to go for it, and it's last touched by Dylan Douglas.
Yeah, good. Now an offensive rebound by Magleby, as he just really went to work on that. Now the officials are going to talk about it.
And he may have just pointed the wrong way, not realizing that Juab was going the other way, because it looked like it was last touched by Magleby, and the officials are going to talk about it. Oh, they give it to Richfield, so it is Richfield ball.
Yeah, so they did talk about it, and that's all you can ask is the officials get together and try to come up with the right call. That time they had 2 officials on top of it, as we have a 3-man crew here today, so we had at least 4 eyes on that one.
Now, an offensive foul. They're going to call against the Richfield Wildcats. Tanner Jensen on Bryson Downey. I don't know if I saw enough contact to call that one. Maybe you did, Cam.
No, I just, he never extended the forearm there. You never saw the arm fully extended, but there was a little contact, probably incidental, probably don't call that one.
Dylan Douglas, alley-oop to Bryson Downey, scores! Oh, my goodness, what a play!
Bryson Downey got left alone off the back screen, got to the basket, and the Wasps have extended their lead to the biggest lead they've had in the ballgame.
5 points, 28-23. On top it goes to Magleby. Left wing, now dribbling the basketball. Aaron Clark almost knocked it away. Picked up by Jensen. Jensen back out to Willardson, center court circle. Dribbled between his legs and lost the dribble. Now over to the left wing. With it, there's Thalman. Out top. That goes to Hunt. Hunt right wing to Willardson, back to Hunt. Richfield being patient here. Now back. Right wing goes again to Hunt. Hunt on top. There's a foul on Bryson Downey. That'll be the first team foul for the Wasps here in the second half. 2 on the Wildcats.
And the third on Bryson Downey, so he'll probably have to leave the ball game as Nolan Nilsson will check in for him.
Hard to see him go out after that nice alley-oop bucket that he got from Dylan Douglas. In there is Magleby. Jensen Magleby gets it in, fires it into Tanner Jensen. Jensen out top, dribbling now to the right wing, keeps it alive. Now passes off to Magleby. Magleby drives the lane, dishes back out. Willardson set for three, hits it!
There's Willardson getting it going from the outside, and I'm sure that's something that the Wildcats wanted to see more of. And this time he had a lot of room to shoot that ball and knocked it down.
Juab 28, Richfield 26. Score update courtesy of Cache Valley Bank and Barney Trucking. Now, Juab, right wing, and they lose the ball. Taken by Richfield. Jensen, pass picked off by Kyler Nielsen. Coming back hard on defense. He picked it off and gives it off to Dylan Douglas.
Yeah, great hustle there by Kyler just to get back. And Kyler really strong defensively. That's kind of his suit.
Into Robbins. Turnaround jumper, rims off, no good. Nielsen had the rebound, but Willardson challenged him. And it was last touched by Kyler Nielsen of Juab. So Richfield basketball.
And the chances, neither team can really get away. Richfield is led by as many as 8 in the first quarter, the Wasps by 5, and every time you think you're going to extend that lead out, the other team comes roaring back at you.
28-26, a 2-point lead for Juab. Richfield can tie or take the lead on this possession. Right wing with it is Jensen, out top Willardson. Willardson jump shot from 17, hits the glass and iron, no good. Clark on the rebound for Juab.
Maybe a little quick there for Brandon that time as Nick Robbins was right there to contest it.
Douglas on the right wing, dribbles top. Now right wing pass to Robbins for 3, air ball out of bounds. Richfield basketball. Our score check, 28-26 in favor of Juab. That score updated courtesy of Mount Nebo Market and Jorgensen Lanes and Herb's Place.
Kind of Willardson and Nick Robbins there exchanging some bad shots that time on just consecutive possessions there as Willardson kind of got a rushed one on this end and Nick with a very deep 3 on the other end.
Now with the basketball, Jensen right wing to Magleby. Magleby passes off. There's another jump shot on the way. Rims off, no good. Again for Thalman. He shot from there twice and missed twice. Now Dylan Douglas passes all the way down to Nick Robbins. Puts it off the glass. Couldn't get it to go. Nielsen gets in for the rebound. Tips it. Got it. Fires it to Robbins. Shoots and scores.
Wow, great hustle there by Kyler Nielsen. He kept that alive a couple of times before Nick was able to actually knock that one down.
13 for Nick. 30-26. Juab with a 4-point lead in the waning moments of the third period. A minute 36 left. Wildcats with the basketball. Center court circle is Steck. Or check that. He's not back yet. There's a drive shot and a goal. Nice drive that time by Tanner Jensen.
Yeah, Tanner just taking advantage, and one of the few letdowns by either team defensively there as he was able to go from the top of the key all the way to the rim.
30-28. Wildcats trail by 2. Ripstein in there. He's guarding the Juab player. There's a pass underneath. Tipped away and stolen away by the Richfield Wildcats. Lead pass Jensen. 2-on-1 break. Jensen Magleby shoots and rims it off. No good. A whistle and a foul. And free throws coming for the Wildcats will return in 30 seconds.
New car, used car, Delta, Nephi. There's just one name you need to remember. Drew Bay. That's Drew Bay Chevrolet in Delta and Drew Bay Used Cars in Nephi. You'll feel good at the end of the day when you do business with Drew Bay. Drew Bay stands for world-class service with a hometown feeling. That's Drew Bay Chevrolet in Delta and Drew Bay Used Cars in Nephi. Make it a day to remember. Start your day at drewbaychevrolet.com.
Free throw number 1. Good. No good. Actually, second one is good. 1 of 2 at the line for Jensen Magleby, and it's a 1-point game now, 30-29. Now with the basketball is Clark to Nielsen of Juab in the forecourt. Now the other way. They go to the left wing. Nolan Nielsen back in there. Now with it is Dylan Douglas. 40 seconds left in the third period. Now with it is Nielsen out top. Right wing to Douglas. Thought about the 3. Magleby got out on him quickly there.
Yeah, Magleby doing a very good job of spotting Dylan Douglas, not letting him get that 3 up.
Now with it is Aaron Clark. Pass in to Nick Robbins, guarded by Willardson. Backs in on Willardson. Looking for a move, back outside to Nielsen, right wing. 20 seconds left in the third period. Juab resets, center court straight away.
And it seems when Juab tries to hold at the end of the quarter, the Wildcats really pick up their defensive intensity.
Douglas with 10 seconds on the clock, holds up a fist, dribbles to the left side. He's double teamed now. Fires it back, now right wing it goes. Aaron Clark for 3, hits the rim, no good. Rebound Wildcats, and they shoot another three-quarter court shot, no good. 30-29, Juab clinging to a 1-point lead after 3 quarters of play. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Your number 1 Bulldogs fans, Auto Owners Insurance and Briggs Yardley Levitt Insurance Agency is a winning combination. We'll work with you to ensure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe. sound, secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Visit Briggs Yardley Levitt Insurance Agency in Salina today at BriggsYardleyLevitt.com.
Every night's like family night at Jorgensen Bowling Center and Herb's Place. When you want the best burger in town, you'll find it at Herb's Place. Got a birthday or special event? You'll find the facilities at Jorgensen Bowling Center and Herb's Place. If you want arcade games, you'll find them at Jorgensen Bowling Center. If you want a light show and cosmic bowling, hey, you'll find it at Jorgensen Bowling Center. Your family deserves the best. Your family or event is special to Jorgensen Bowling Center and Herb's Place, 980 South Coveview Road, Richfield.
Welcome back once again, fourth quarter action. Juab up by 130-29. We have a Region 12 battle for second place.
Yeah, and it's a very exciting, low-scoring ball game right now as both teams really focusing defensively, and neither team gets any easy looks, and any baskets you get, you really earn.
Inbounds play for the Wildcats. They could take the lead on this possession. In it comes to Jensen. Tanner Jensen dribbles forecourt, left side, terminates. Fires it inside to Ripstein. Ripstein back out right wing, goes to Magleby. Magleby entry pass into Ripstein again. Gets some help defense. Nick Robbins on Ripstein. Ripstein shoots over the top of him, no good. Gets it back, put back, blocked by Robbins. Rebound taken by Richfield, and Magleby has it.
Yeah, and great hustle all the way around there by both teams.
Travel called on Griffin as he dribbled into the lane, tried to give it left wing to Jensen, and I believe he moved his pivot foot.
Yeah, and just really good work, though, on the offensive glass for the Wildcats.
30-29, Juab with a 1-point lead. Inbounds for the for the Wasps. Don't forget, Mount Nebo Market has the best meat department around, featuring USDA choice beef for a more tender, juicy steak or a roast. That's Mount Nebo Market, 965 North Main, Nephi. Douglas forecourt top, right wing Nielsen. Behind the arc, looking to pass it off, fires it into the feet of Robbins, but he picks it up anyway.
Yeah, very athletic move there by Nick. It's a really low pass.
Now Nielsen passes off to Downey. Downey gives it back, now gets it back, takes a jump shot. Off the glass for two. You don't see players use the window like that much anymore.
No, great job that time by Bryson Downey, and a great pass by Kyler Nielsen to get him the ball.
32-29. Richfield trailing by 6:50 left in the fourth quarter. Griffin on top. Hands it off to Willardson. Guarded by Downey. He drives in, jump shot, good by Brandon Willardson.
Good hustle there and great shot by Willardson. Really a shot that he wants to be able to shoot, and that one he got one in rhythm and able to knock it down.
He has 17, cuts the lead to 1, 32-31. Juab leading by 1. Clark on the right wing. That score update, a presentation of Jorgensen Honda and also Designer Trends. Now right wing, Clark's going to drive in for the Wasps. Tries to throw up a wild reverse layup, didn't get it to go. Rebound by Jensen of the Wildcats, and now a quick foul by Aaron Clark out of frustration of missing that shot, and that'll be the third team foul on the Wasps.
Yeah, it went on that baseline drive, did Aaron Clark right there, and kind of got pinned underneath the basket. The Wildcats did a good job of, once he got down on that baseline, keeping him there, missed the shot, and then quickly picks up the foul, his first, and be the third team foul against the Wasps.
Richfield with a chance to take the lead again. Right wing Griffin. Matthew, pass out top. Now gets it back. Porter Robinson in the basketball game. The son of one of our radio announcers for Mid-Utah Radio, Rick Robinson. Porter back out top. Rick's in attendance here tonight, too. Now there's a jump stop down low. Willardson scores. What a move.
Wow, Willardson just got the eye of the tiger right there as he came from the high post, barreling down to the low post. Jump stop, put it off the glass.
Dylan Douglas jump shot on the way. That short from the left corner, no good. Willardson on the rebound. Richfield took the lead with that Willardson shot. 33-32, here comes Willardson the other way. Oh, nice pass down low. Porter Robinson scores.
Great pass by Willardson down to Robinson.
35-32, a three-point Richfield lead in the seesaw battle in the fourth quarter. 5:20 left in the game. Nielsen on the right wing. Richfield has really stepped it up as of late. Now a whistle and a foul. Must have been away from the play, and they're going to call that on Porter, or is that going to be on Jensen Magleby?
Yeah, Jensen Magleby picks up that foul. Must, as you said, he wasn't anywhere near the ball, so it must have been away from the ball.
Well, bowling fun for the entire family at Jorgensen Lanes in Richfield. Stop on by and then eat at Herb's Place. And I'm craving something over there right now. 35-32. Dylan Douglas could tie it with a three at the top of the key. Right wing to Clark. Aaron picks up the left-handed dribble, fires it over, tipped, but picked up by Douglas, left wing. Dribbles to the corner, now fires it back to Robbins. Robbins for three. Bullseye! We're tied at 35.
Nick Robbins off that pick and pop right there, and he has been extremely hot off of that. Connects again.
4:48 left in the fourth quarter. We're tied at 35. Your Briggs Yardley Levitt Insurance and your Sunrise Engineering score check. Now with it, driving in, Willardson shot bounces high, no good. Rebound loose and picked up by Magleby. Pass tipped, and now Dylan Douglas has it. Douglas off to the races. Down the lane, layup is no good. He missed it too hard. Griffin on the rebound, comes back into Aaron Clark, and Clark picks up a foul. And I see why Aaron's upset about that. The Richfield player ran into him with a basketball.
Yeah, and just kind of been the wrong spot at the wrong time right there. We've seen it a couple of times tonight. There's contact, and so the officials blow the whistle. Then they've got to figure out which foul or who they're going to give that foul to.
Second personal on Clark. 4:22 left in the fourth quarter. We're tied at 35 here in Nephi. Now there's a pass in the forecourt to Robinson. Over to Willardson, drives in, bounce pass to the corner. Jensen for a three, hits the rim, no good for Tanner. Rebound Griffin on the offensive boards. Spin, shoots, and scores.
Wow, way to go to work for the Wildcats. Good look by Jensen in the corner. Unable to knock it down, but his team stays with him and able to put it in.
35 for Juab, 37 for Richfield right now. Now with it is Nolan Nielsen in the game, and going down hard is Kyler Nielsen. A foul should be called on Porter Robinson. It is.
Yeah, and that time I think Porter Robinson just ran over the screen set by Kyler Nielsen. They'll make a substitution here as Ryder Ripstein will enter the game for Porter Robinson.
Now inbounds play for Nielsen. Gets it in to Robbins. Hook shot up, no good. Rebound taken by the Richfield Wildcats.
Difficult shot by Nick that time, and instead of going over the top, tried to kind of tuck it under the arm of Willardson and just wasn't able to get the ball up high enough.
Now forecourt, Willardson. Pass over to Griffin. Now to the corner, Ripstein. Drives in, shoots, and scores.
Good shot by Ripstein and good ball movement by the Wildcats.
39-35, a 4-point Richfield lead. Now Aaron Clark drives in from the angle, tries to shoot it, gets it blocked by Brandon Willardson, taken away by the Wildcats. Here they come with Jensen. Jensen to the right wing, three ball up. Willardson hits the rim, no good. Rebound tipped around. Robbins gets it and tips it over to Clark. Lead pass for Dylan Douglas. 3:08 left and a timeout. Jake Downard of the Juab Wasps. Richfield leads by 4, 39-35. We'll be back after this timeout.
Why travel for a big city look when you can get it right here for a fraction of the cost? Designer Trends in Richfield has the latest styles you're looking for, but will save you the hassle of a trip to the city. Designer Trends now carries men's clothing as well. For the latest deals and savings, like Designer Trends on Facebook, and check out our website, designertrends.com. Designer Trends is located at 8 North Main Street in Richfield.
Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Jorgensen's. It's that time of year again. This is the brand new 2013 800 Pro RMK, the lightest, most flickable sled on the market. Come on down and see it, sit on it, feel it. Let us tell you all about it. We have new climb gear all ready to go, get you ready for the season. As you can see, it's that time of year, so come see us as soon as you can.
And welcome back. An exciting game here in Nephi, Cam. 39-35, Richfield leads, 3:07 left.
Yeah, Richfield found a little spark here the last 2 minutes of this ball game that we played here in the fourth quarter, and kind of went on a little run and have extended that lead out to 4. See if the Wasps can respond after the timeout by Coach Downard.
Inbounds play. Now with it, out top is Douglas. Douglas dribbles inside on the left wing. Nowhere to go. Passes out to Orm. Stephen Orm in the basketball game. Dribbles out top with 2:55 left. Right wing to Jennings. Jennings loses the ball. Got bumped and now tries to get it back. And Ripstein gets it. Richfield has it.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit too much dribble that time by Talon Jennings. Turned it over there in a critical time.
Now with it, the Richfield Wildcats, Tanner Jensen. Right wing pass to Griffin. Griffin down to Magleby. He traveled before he went to his drive. And a turnover back to the Juab Wasps.
Looks like Bryson Downey will now check in for Nolan Nilsson for the Juab Wasps. They've got their starting lineup for the most part back on the floor. Stephen Orm still in the ball game right now as Aaron Clark gets a breather.
Out top is Douglas. Now gives it off to Robbins. Robbins left wing, goes to Orm. Orm passes inside, gets it to Downey. Downey shoots and he rims it off, no good. Should have had that one. And 2:15 left. Richfield still has a 4-point lead and the ball.
Yeah, good seal, good step there by Bryson Downey, just unable to complete it.
Oh, an over and back call on the Richfield Wildcats. Rand James doesn't like that call as Dylan Douglas went for the steal. And wow, a turnover to Juab.
Yeah, kind of benefited the Wasps there. Could have went either way. Dylan Douglas takes a chance right there. Looks like he's going to get burned, but then the Wildcats step on the center court line.
Now with the basketball, Jennings out top, drives to the free throw line. Oh, beautiful pass to Robbins. He scores!
What a pass by Talon Jennings. He anticipated where Nick was going to be long before he was there. Threw a bounce pass down there. Nick ran right into it, able to go up and put it in.
A minute 43 left, and Rand James gets it in the forecourt, calls a timeout to talk to his team, up by 2. 39-37, a minute 42 left in the fourth. Will return after this minute timeout. Side-by-side multi-use vehicles are some of the most popular ways to combine work and fun. And for whatever challenge your day has in store, Honda has just the side-by-side for you. The new Pioneer 704, and you can see it at Garrett Honda in Nephi. The Pioneer 704 is the only side-by-side that features a pair of independently folding seats in the bed, so it can comfortably carry up to 4 adults. So come on down to Garrett Honda, 563 North Main in Nephi, and check out the new Honda Pioneer 704 today. Garrett Honda, a proud supporter of Juab Sports.
DP Curtis Trucking has been helping move America for many years. It's a reflection of the drivers, employees, and ownership. DP Curtis is a family-oriented business that gets their drivers home weekly with paid vacation, weekly pay, health and dental insurance, and a 401k plan and more. If you need trucking services or would like to join the DP Curtis family, call 435-896-4417. That's 896-4417.
Welcome back once again here on Centricom Channel 10 and Classy FM. Mike Tradick, Cam Wright, and Nate Palmer with you. 39-37. Juab trails by 2 to Richfield, and Wildcats have the ball.
Well, I think this is the kind of game we expected to have tonight. A very closely contested battle. Defense is the story of the night, and it is living up to its billing right now.
Richfield puts it in play. Jensen to Willardson, guarded by Downey. Now fires it over to the left side to Griffin. Back out top it goes Ripstein. Ryder gives it off to the left wing to Griffin again. A minute 25 left. Richfield with a 2-point lead. They don't have to shoot here. And now there's a pass tip picked up by Magleby, though, almost stolen away by Jennings.
Yeah, they look very content to run their flex offense right now, or spots as it's known by some. And it helps them take some time off the clock as you're setting down screens constantly.
Now Robbins on Ripstein. Ripstein to the right side to Magleby. Back out to Griffin again. Now Griffin is going to go to the dribble. Fires it over to the right corner. 52 seconds left in the game. 39-37 Richfield. They may be waiting for a foul, and now Dylan Douglas comes up and fouls Matthew Griffin. That'll be only the 5th foul, so Richfield has 2 more fouls before they shoot free throws.
And Richfield ran a minute off the clock that time as they came in and just ran motion or ran their flex offense, never really looking for a shot.
Now there's a pass in to, it's stolen away by the Juab Wasps, but it went into Willardson, and then Bryson Downey and Dallin Jennings were all over Willardson. The ball went out of Willardson's hands, and Downey actually got it, but he was on the sideline out of bounds.
Yeah, good trap right there immediately. Willardson made a little bit of a mistake. You can't put the ball above your head. There's no basketball play you can make with the ball above your head as Talon Jennings looks to trap again.
Inbounds it comes. Now Ripstein with it. He gets tied up, and a foul by Talon Jennings on Ripstein with 36 seconds left. That's only the 6th team foul on Juab, so they have 1 more before it's 1-1 for Richfield.
Yeah, the Wildcats able to run 12 seconds more off that, and with this kind of time, I don't know that you panic and foul. You still try to you just up your defense, maybe trap without the foul.
Inbounds pass in the backcourt, 34 seconds left. Bringing it up is Jensen, now to Magleby. Magleby with 29 seconds left and a foul by Jennings, and that's going to be free throws for Richfield. With 28 seconds left, Richfield up 39-37, and at the free throw line is Jensen Magleby. who has missed a couple in this game.
Yeah, he has so far, has 4 points on the ball game. But this possession was successful for the Wildcats as they were able to burn almost a minute and a half off the clock.
Free throw on the way. Good as he sinks it. As Jensen Magleby gives him a 3-point lead and can turn it into a 2-possession game with a charity stripe shot here.
Yeah, looks very comfortable up there right now. Just found the bottom of the rim on that shot.
Here's the second one, a critical free throw for the Wildcats. It is good as it bounces in.
Not as quiet as the last one as it rattled around.
Douglas with it, forecourt, 24 seconds left in the game. Richfield up 41-37. There's a pass to Robbins. Robbins goes to the right side, gets it back to Douglas. Douglas now dribbling. He's going to run out of time. He's only got 13 seconds left. Now Robbins with a long three. That's going to be an air ball out of bounds. 9 seconds left, and the Wildcats playing great defense have really stymied the Wasps. But one thing there is they did not pass it inside out. They had no chance for a good three.
Yeah, and there was no reason to think you needed a three there. It was 2 possessions, whether you got a three or not. Get it inside, get that one, try to get a foul.
We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Dale Whitlock of Security Insurance continues to be the type of insurance agent that makes a difference to your family by offering United Insurance. Because United Insurance is based in Utah, they understand the risks, weather, and conditions that you experience. This is why they can offer superior coverage for your greatest investments. Give Dale a call at 435-623-2590 and ask about United Underwriters Insurance. If you've had a little bit of bad luck with prior insurance, or even if you don't have insurance now, give them a try. 435-623-2590.
Return after this timeout.
At Zions Bank, they haven't forgotten who keeps them in business. It's you. While Zions Bank has offices in 10 western states, you are still number one. From checking and savings to business and personal loans, Zions Bank now offers its customers online banking services. Zions Bank is a leader in providing electronic banking services. If you haven't seen what Zions Bank has to offer you, stop in today. Zions Bank in Richfield, 55 West, 100 North, behind the post office.
Welcome back to this exciting game in Nephi, Utah. Mike Trina, Cam Wright, and also Nate Palmer with you on Centricom Channel 10 and Classy FM. 41 for Richfield, 37 for the Juab Wasps. Richfield has it in the backcourt trying to get it in, Cam.
Yeah, going to have to draw something up here as they had a very difficult time getting the ball in. This time they've moved Brandon Willardson up nearer the ball and see if they can use his size, but he is guarded by Nick Robbins.
Inbounds play. Fighting for it and into, and then a quick shot by Robbins. Got him kind of in the chin area of Brandon Willardson. It looked very rough, but Willardson turns around and goes to the free throw line.
Yeah, I think Brandon didn't like it. I'm not sure Nick was trying to do it and tried to actually grab him after it happened, but it was a pretty good shot right there as Nick was making sure of the foul.
So Richfield clears off the line, leading 41-37 in this one. They have done a great job to come back in this fourth quarter and steal this victory after Juab had the lead for most of it. There's the free throw, missed on the front end. Wasps with 9 seconds left in a timeout by Jake Downard. Will take one as well. He has basically a hope for a three-point shot and a foul. We'll be back in this after this 30-second timeout.
The folks at the Mount Nebo Market in Nephi strive hard to make your shopping experience pleasant and productive. With the new in-store pharmacy, you now have the option of dropping off your prescriptions and shopping their full-service store. There's their famous meat department featuring USDA choice beef. The deli has the best fried chicken around, and the fresh bakery cannot be beat. The produce department has a super variety of fresh fruits and vegetables. This all can be found at the Mount Nebo Market in Nephi, your hometown grocer.
Welcome back once again. Mike Trina and Cam Wright with you. 41-37, and Brandon Willardson, of all people, misses a free throw and gives Juab a slight glimmer of hope.
Yeah, just the front end of a 1-and-1 right there. So 8 seconds left. You can get a shot up, call a timeout, and try to do it defensively again. And I would get a good look here. Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or 3. The first available shot, take it.
Inbounds play, Stephen Orm on the far side into Dylan Douglas. Douglas is going to pull up for a three-pointer on the way. No, it's the rim, and that should about do it. 3 seconds left. Kicked around, tipped around, and no good at the shot by Nick Robbins at the end. And the Richfield Wildcats have defeated the Juab Wasps here in Nephi, 41-37. A great basketball game, Cam.
Yeah, just really exciting, and low scoring as it was, still a great battle there between two very good teams, and both teams played very well defensively tonight.
41-37 our score. Your final as Richfield wins this one over Juab. It's time now for our Sunrise Engineering postgame show. Sunrise Engineering, making the things you do every day better every day. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Basin Machinery takes vertical tillage to the max with the Turbo Max from Great Plains. With its hydraulically adjustable gang angle, the Turbo Max gives you lots of options. In the fall, you can run the machine at an angle to bury more residue. And in the spring, you can run it straight to create an excellent vertically tilled seed bed, all to help you achieve the best yields. Call Mason Machinery in Springville and Aurora today to see what the Turbo Max can do for you. Mason Machinery in Great Plains. Harvest starts here.
All Around Dental Care, located next to the Mount Nebo Market in Nephi, can help protect your smile by keeping it healthy. All Around Dental Care offers free initial exams and x-rays, braces as low as $98 a month, free ortho consultations, and convenient appointment times. Doctors Ryan Rush and Justin Hilmo accept all insurances and even offer an in-house insurance plan. And right now they're offering a cleaning for just $45. Just mention the Wasps Sports Special when you stop in. All Around Dental Care, excellent dental care for the entire family. Call 623-0866.
The health care you receive shouldn't depend on where you live, and you can rest assured that Sevier Valley Medical Center provides our communities with the same high-quality care and advanced technology services you'd receive if you drove to the city. From full-time specialty services such as ENT, orthopedics, podiatry, and internal medicine to a wide range of outpatient services, including imaging, respiratory therapy, and dialysis. High-quality health care with a personal hometown touch. Intermountain Sevier Valley Medical Center, healing for life.
Does your kid know it all? Legendary basketball coach John Wooden once said, "It's what you learn after you know it all that counts." We applaud our student athletes for their hard work and determination on the court and in the classroom. Help your kids see their potential. Partner up with their coaches and teachers. Find out what you can do. Just something to think about. Brought to you by Sunrise Engineering, promoting excellence in sports and education. Visit us at sunrise-eng.com.
Do you need a banking partner for your farm or business? Hi, I'm Darren Dyring, branch manager at Cache Valley Bank in Ephraim, and we have money to lend to your farm or business. If you need to upgrade equipment or purchase a new building or just expand, we can help. Also, don't forget we offer free business and personal checking accounts. So stop by and get acquainted. We want to help you succeed. Cache Valley Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones and DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti, they're committed to servicing their clients with civil and structural engineering, construction management, surveys and GIS mapping, and material testing. They use state-of-the-art equipment to help you meet your budgets and deadlines. Visit jonesanddemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones and DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
And welcome back on our Sunrise Engineering postgame show. Sunrise Engineering, promoting athletic and academic excellence. Visit them at sunrise-eng.com. Boy, Cam, we had a thrilling game here in Nephi between two of the top three teams in the region, in Region 12, at least at this point in the season. After one quarter of play, Richfield outscored Juab 11-8. Then Juab outscored Richfield for the halftime lead, 13-7 for a 21-18 lead going into the break. But the Richfield defense came up strong, outscoring Juab 11-9 in the third quarter, and it was just a one-point lead for Juab going into the fourth quarter, 30-29. And then the Wildcats hold the Wasps to 7 points in that final frame while scoring 12 themselves. They win 41-37.
You know, and Richfield, that's what they do. They defend, and any offense they get is just kind of a bonus right there. You obviously need some offense to win a ball game, but they defend, and as we talked about, sometimes your offense doesn't travel with you, but your defense always travels, and the Wildcat defense really showed up here in the fourth quarter, did a great job tonight's ball game.
All right, a couple players on each team that you were impressed with.
Well, I think, you know, you've got to be impressed with Brandon Willardson. You've got to be impressed with Nick Robbins tonight. And then I think Nolan Nilsson, along with Kyler Nilsson for the Juab Wasps, both came off the bench and kind of sparked this club. And Nolan Nilsson just a great first half for the Juab Wasps to keep it in. And for the Richfield Wildcats, you could go a lot of places. But I think Brandon Willardson just had a heck of a game tonight.
All right. Well, we're going to take another break here on our Sunrise Engineering post-game show. When we come back, we'll have some individual stats with Cam. We'll also have some team stats as we take a break. We'll return after this timeout on our Sunrise Engineering post-game show. The Intermountain Power Service Corporation is proud to bring you this presentation. IPSC is a community-minded company that contributes to our local schools, community organizations, and economy. The Intermountain Power Project consistently ranks among the best of America's coal-based power plants in reliability, cost-effectiveness, and environmental responsibility. Intermountain Power Service Corporation strives for perfection and is honored to be actively involved with Delta, Millard, and Juab high schools.
Often the air inside your home is actually dirtier than the air outside. That's because your air ducts are full of dust, allergens, molds, mites, and sometimes even rodents. These allergens are constantly recirculated throughout your home. Riverstone contractors can clean the air ducts, making your system run at least 10% more efficient and often clearing the air. Riverstone contractors can also conduct a CO test on the heating system, making sure it's safe for use this winter. Riverstone Contractors, 896-6264.
When I was thinking about going back to school, I got pretty nervous, just knowing I had a young family and money was tight for us. As a mother, online courses were perfect for my busy schedule. One of the things that was huge for me was how affordable this program was. Without the online courses, I know I wouldn't be able to finish school or transfer to a major university. I will always be grateful for Snow College in helping me reach my goals and helping me set the pathway for my future.
Andy's Market in Monroe strives to provide their customers with the convenience of one-stop shopping. Not only do they have great prices and selection on all grocery items, but they also feature a bookstore, bakery, and grill. And now Andy's Market has added a pharmacy. There is no longer a need to travel for over-the-counter or prescription medications. Just stop by Aspen Ridge Pharmacy, now open inside Andy's Market. So much more than a grocery store, and now including a pharmacy.
Painter Motor in Nephi is home of the best new and used cars in Central Utah, backed by extraordinary service. Test drive the new 2014 Chevy Silverado that's redesigned from the tires up to feature best in horsepower, best in towing, and best in fuel economy, touting a V8 engine that gets V6 gas mileage. Right now, Painter Motor has a rock-bottom pre-owned vehicle special. Get any pre-owned vehicle for just $37 down. Painter Motor, 1100 North Main Street in Nephi. Call 800-662-CARS or online at paintermotor.com.
Larson's Ace Hardware is your helpful place for end-of-summer savings. It's canning season, and Larson's has a huge inventory of canning supplies at prices that are sure to put a smile on your face. Hey, it's not too early to start thinking about cold weather. Larson's Ace Hardware has you covered whatever the season, including hunting season. Larson's Ace is hardware with an attitude, a helpful attitude. Check it out today at Larson's Ace Hardware, the helpful place in Richfield.
And welcome back once again here on our post-game show brought to you by Sunrise Engineering. The Richfield Wildcats defeat the Juab Wasps 41-37. Let's go with some team stats with Cam Wright.
Well, first of all, for the Richfield Wildcats here tonight, 15 of 39 on field goals for 38.5%. Probably like to see that a little bit higher. 11 of 26 on two-point field goals for 42%, and 4 for 13 on threes for 30%. And 7 of 12 for 58% at the line. Glad to get out of a win. Not great defense or not great offensive percentages there, but the kind of ball game it was, you'll take what you get. For the Juab Wasps, they're 14 of 42 on field goals. That's 33%. They go 10 of 30 for 33% on twos, and they go 4 of 12 for 33% on threes. So they're 33% on twos and threes tonight, down obviously from where they were in the Carbon game. For free throws, very good tonight as they go 5 for 7, 71%, and that's the Wasps are showing much improvement at the free throw line. Even though it came in a loss today, still showing a lot of improvement for the Juab Wasps.
All right, let's take a look at some individual stats for both teams and the scoring. In fact, we'll take a look at that, and then we'll take a break and come back with our players of the game. Cam, go ahead.
All right, for the Juab Wasps, individually scoring, Dylan Douglas, 3 points on the evening. Kyler Nilsson with 2, Bryson Downey with 4, Talon Jennings with 1 point. 2 points for Aaron Clark, the sophomore. And then sparking the Wasps coming off the bench, Nolan Nilsson with 7 points. And then Nick Robbins with 18 points on the night, as he does a great job, as he always do. For the Richfield Wildcats, scoring tonight on the individual side, 2 points for Jackson Hunt, 2 points for Ryder Ripstein, 21 points for Brandon Willardson to lead all scorers tonight, 6 for Jensen Magleby, 2 for Porter Robinson, and 8 for Tanner Jensen for the Richfield Wildcats, as that'll cap off their scoring.
All right, we'll send it back to the studios for a break. It's our Sunrise Engineering postgame show. Sunrise Engineering, working to improve your community. See how at sunrise-eng.com. We'll return after this break for our Player of the Game honors.
Legendary NBA coach Phil Jackson once said, "Yes, victory is sweet, but it doesn't necessarily make life any easier the next season or even the next day." We applaud our student athletes for their hard work and determination on the court and in the classroom. Make your kids' education a priority. Find out what you can do. Brought to you by Sunrise Engineering, promoting excellence in sports and promoting excellence in education. Visit us at sunrise-eng.com.
Nephi Federal Credit Union in Nephi offers convenient service and a variety of financial services. They're your hometown credit union that's been serving local residents for over 63 years, longer than any other financial institution in Nephi. The staff invites you to check out their incredible rates on a variety of loans and savings accounts. Nephi Federal Credit Union, 155 North Main in Nephi. Call 623-1895. That's 623-1895. Nephi Federal Credit Union, proud supporter of the Wasps this season.
Strength, stability, service, and me. That's what you can count on with Farm Bureau Financial Services. I am Stephen Peterson, your Farm Bureau agent in Richfield, and I am here to help people like you through all stages of life. Call me today to learn more about how I can make it simple to help protect what's most important to you, your family, cars, home, and your future. Farm Bureau makes insurance simple. 896-5669. 896-5669.
The Fairview Telephone Company was founded in 1903 to bring telephone service to small communities in central Utah when no one else would. That small phone company is now Centricom, and our vision hasn't changed. We want rural central Utah to have the very best options for high-speed internet, cable TV, and home phone. Why? Because we live here too. Centricom, your local telecommunications company.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking in Salina has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking's Big Blue trucks are recognizable throughout the Intermountain West, hauling products that keep this country running. Barney Trucking is honored to be a part of Central Utah and supports our local schools and community. When you're out on the roads, remember to drive safely. Barney Trucking of Salina, proud to support the high school teams this season.
In life, connections are important. They give us a sense of stability and control. But what happens without them? Consider your knee. Did you know that most traditional total knee replacements remove the ACL that helps preserve your natural stability? Not the XP Preserving Knee from Biomet. It allows your healthy ligaments to stay connected, including your ACL.
To learn more about the XP Preserving Knee at Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi, call Dr. Joel Holm at 435-623-3633. And welcome back once again here on the Sunrise Engineering postgame show. Mike Traina, Cam Wright, and Nate Palmer with you. The Juab Wasps drop a tough one here to the Richfield Wildcats, 41-37, but a great game for Rand James and his Wildcats. Boy, they just did what they needed to do, and you mentioned it, Cam. They played some great defense to win this basketball game, and they played through a lot of adversity in this game as well, and they won the game.
Well, I'll tell you, and hats off to him. You know, Brandon Willardson had some calls go against him, or some things go against him that he thought, not quite fair, just kind of the course of a ball game. And he started to, it looked like he might lose his composure a little bit. But once he came out in the second half, he regained who he was and started to take the shots that he needed to take. And he just kind of put this Wildcat team offensively on his back. But defensively, that was a total team effort for the Wildcats. And I'll tell you, you can't talk about how huge that last possession for them was. It started with about 2 minutes left, they shot free throws with 36 seconds left. So they held the ball with a 2-point lead a long time against that Juab pressure. So that's very good job by the Richfield Wildcats. And then for the Juab Wasps, you played well. Probably the best defensive outing for the Wasp I have seen so far this year. And so there's a lot to build on for Coach Downer. Now, you hate to lose one at home, especially in this tough region, and that's going to kind of put you behind the 8 ball as the Wasps are now 2-0 on the road and 0-2 at home as they go through the region play the first time. They'll try to reverse that they'll try to just pick up 4 wins on the backside of this.
All right, well, let's take a look at our Juab Wasp player of the game. That's going to be brought to you by Mount Nebo Market in Nephi. They give a nice chicken tender meal, which includes 2 chicken tenders, 3 potato logs, and a 32-ounce drink to the player of the game. And tonight, who is that?
I think you go with Nolan Nilsson. Obviously, Nick Robbins had a heck of a ball game, but Nolan Nilsson came off the bench and really sparked this club, especially in the first half. 7 points, played solid defense, kind of was the man assigned to guard Willardson as well. Did a great job on him in the first half, able to spark the Wasps. So we'll give our Mount Nebo Market player of the game to Nolan Nilsson.
All right, Nolan Nielsen is our winner there. We'll take one last break and be back with our Richfield Wildcat players of the game. Brought to you by Andy's Market and Jorgensen Lanes and Herb's Place. We'll be back after this.
Ladies, Veritas Funding has the medicine for a wide range of month-end financial maladies. Too much month at the end of the money, outrageous home mortgage rates, too much house, or just plain old cabin fever. A visit to Veritas Funding is just what the doctor ordered. Bill and the professional staff at Veritas Funding will liven up your lives with a new or refinance package tailored to your personal situation. Veritas and historic low interest rates can put some excitement back in your life. Call 893-0113. That's 893-0113.
New car, used car, Delta, Nephi. There's just one name you need to remember. Drew Bay. That's Drew Bay Chevrolet in Delta and Drew Bay Used Cars in Nephi. You'll feel good at the end of the day when you do business with Drew Bay. Drew Bay stands for world-class service with a hometown feeling. That's Drew Bay Chevrolet in Delta and Drew Bay Used Cars in Nephi. Make it a day to remember. Start your day at drewbaychevrolet.com.
Your #1 Bulldogs fans, Auto Owners Insurance and Briggs Yardley Levitt Insurance Agency is a winning combination. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Visit Briggs Yardley Levitt Insurance Agency in Salina today at BriggsYardleyLevitt.com.
Every night's like family night at Jorgensen Bowling Center and Herb's Place. When you want the best burger in town, you'll find it at Herb's Place. Got a birthday or special event? You'll find the facilities at Jorgensen Bowling Center and Herb's Place. If you want arcade games, you'll find them at Jorgensen Bowling Center. If you want a light show and cosmic bowling, hey, you'll find it at Jorgensen Bowling Center. Your family deserves the best. Your family or event is special to Jorgensen Bowling Center and Herb's Place, 980 South Coveview Road, Richfield.
Why travel for a big city look when you can get it right here for a fraction of the cost? Designer Trends in Richfield has the latest styles you're looking for, but will save you the hassle of a trip to the city. Designer Trends now carries men's clothing as well. For the latest deals and savings, like Designer Trends on Facebook and check out our website, designertrends.com. Designer Trends is located at 8 North Main Street in Richfield.
Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Jorgensen's. It's that time of year again. This is a brand new 2013 800 Pro RMK, the lightest, most flickable sled on the market. Come on down and see it, sit on it, feel it. Let us tell you all about it. We have new Klein gear all ready to go, get you ready for the season. As you can see, it's that time of year, so come see us as soon as you can.
Back once again with our post-game show here on Classy FM and Centricom Channel 10. Mike Train and Cam Ryan along with you. And Juab Wasps lose one here to the Richfield Wildcats 41-37. Let's take a look at our player of the game, brought to you by Andy's Market for the Richfield Wildcats. Andy's Market competitive prices with a great selection. And I think the Richfield Wildcat player of the game, you can't argue with Brandon Willardson being that player of the game.
Yeah, just a great night for him. And he offensively just really put this club on his back and kind of willed them to that win on the offensive side. Played great defensively on the other end, but they do expect him to put some points up, and he came through for him tonight.
All right, he gets that player of the game. And Jorgensen Lane's Herb's Play sponsors 3 players of the game. Offensive player of the game, defensive player of the game, and bench player of the game. And we're going to select those as well. That's Jorgensen Lane's and Herb's Place in Richfield. A free meal at Herb's Place is the honor here. And I believe the offensive player of the game, we gave the player of the game to Brandon Willardson. Tanner Jensen hit 2 big threes in this game for the Wildcats.
Yeah, and critical threes, and he just came through at the right time, and he made some great passes, and he just kind of made this thing run. Willardson's going to get the points, but somebody's got to run the machine, and he did a great job of doing that tonight.
All right, let's check out our defensive player of the game, brought to you by Jorgensen Lanes and Herb's Place. And I believe tonight the stopper for Richfield, Jensen Magleby.
Wow, and he, not a lot of points for Jensen today, but he was everywhere defensively. Had some offensive and some defensive rebounds, and just played huge. He's not really a big post player, but just very active defensively. Can guard anybody that Coach James asked him to guard, and just did a great job.
All right, now checking our bench player of the game for the Richfield Wildcats. I think one of the guys out there is playing really well defensively off the bench and played good offensively, at least with his pass work, was Ryder Ripstein.
Yeah, and, that's always – some players really thrive coming off the bench, and it looked to me like, and I don't know the history a lot, but it looked to me like Ryder very comfortable, understood his role, came off the bench and did just a fantastic job. So, and I think that's a big player, It takes a big player to come in off the bench, provide that spark, do the things you're asked to do. All the kids are all worried about starting, and it's not always about starting. It's about how many quality minutes you get in the game, and I think Ryder did a great job with them tonight.
That he did. Well, that's going to about wrap up our broadcast. We appreciate all of our sponsors for this broadcast. Our next broadcast coming up for the Richfield Wildcats is coming up on Wednesday, the 28th, and that will be the Richfield Wildcats visiting the North Sanpete Hawks, I believe, or actually North Sanpete at Richfield, and that's going to be on the Eagle 94.5 FM and also Centricom. We'll also take a look at the next game for the Juab Wasps. They will play on January 30th, next Friday, Juab at Payson. That'll be at 7 o'clock. That won't be on the radio or on Centricom Channel 10, so you'll have to check that game out in person. But Cam, any final words?
No, I think we saw what we expected tonight, a tough region battle. 2 teams defensively working very hard out there, and I think it offered everything we expected it to do. If you were looking for a lot of points tonight, you didn't get it. You might have been disappointed, but I don't know how you could be when the quality of the game that was out there tonight, and just a fantastic game.
All right, well, special thanks to Nate Palmer running the game for us. For Cam Wright, I'm Mike Trena. Again, the final score, the Richfield Wildcats defeat the Juab Wasps in Region 12 basketball action. Your final score, 41-37. Have a great night, everyone.
You've been listening to exciting high school basketball action on South Central Utah sports leaders, Mid-Utah Radio and Centricom Channel 10. This sports broadcast has been brought to you by sports-minded sponsors throughout South Central Utah. Join us next time for more exciting high school basketball action on Centricom Channel 10 and Mid-Utah Radio.